Hello. Today I'm sharing the Mountain Meditation by Jon Kabat-Zinn, a meditation to build resilience and to bring you to a place of grounded centeredness. This meditation is normally done in a sitting position, either on the floor or in a chair. And I invite you to begin by finding a sense of support you have from either the chair or the cushion you're sitting on. Pay attention to the actual sensations of contact that you have and where you feel them in your body. In finding a position of stability and poise, have your upper body balanced over your hip and your shoulders, in a comfortable posture but alert. Your hands can be on your lap or on your knees. Just allow your arms to hang just by their own weight. Just almost like they're heavy curtains and they're just hanging. And take a few moments to sense into your body, becoming aware of your feet, your legs, your hips, your lower body, your upper body, your arms, your shoulders, your neck, and your head. And when you're ready, you can allow your eyes to close and bring your awareness to your breath, that actual sensation of breathing. Just feeling each breath as it comes in and it goes out, just allowing it to be your natural breath, just as is, not trying to change it or regulate it in any way. Just an easy and natural breathing with its own rhythm, in its own pace, knowing that you are breathing perfectly right now and there's nothing else for you to do. Allowing your body to be still, sitting with a sense of resolve and a sense of being complete and whole in this. Truly let this mountain come into focus. And even if you don't have it as a visual image, allow the sense of this mountain and its shape, its peak or peaks high in the sky. The large base of the mountain rooted in the bedrock with steep or gently sloping sides. Just be aware of how solid and massive it is, how unmoving, how beautiful, whether you're far away or up close. Perhaps this mountain has snow blanketing the top and the trees reaching down to the base. Perhaps your mountain has rugged granite sides. There may be streams and waterfalls that cascade down the slopes. There may be one peak or perhaps a series of peaks. There may be meadows and high lakes. Take a few moments to observe and just be aware of its qualities. And when you feel ready, see if you can bring that mountain into your own body as you sit there, so that your body and the mountain in your mind's eye become one. So that as you sit here, you share in the massiveness and the stillness and the majesty of the mountain. You become the mountain. Grounded in this sitting posture, your head becomes a lofty peak, supported by the rest of the body with a view that's just panoramic. Your shoulders and your arms are the sides of the mountain. Your bottom and legs, the solid base, and they are rooted to your cushion or your chair. Experiencing in your body a sense of uplift from deep within your pelvis and spine. With each breath, as you continue sitting, Become a little more of a breathing mountain, alive and vital, unwavering in your inner stillness, completely what you are, beyond words and thought. You are a centered, grounding, unmoving presence. And as you sit here, become aware of the fact that as the sun travels across the sky, the light and shadows and colors are changing virtually moment by moment in the mountain's stillness. The surface teems with life and activity. There are streams, melting snow, waterfalls, plants, wildlife. As the mountain sits, seeing and feeling how night follows day and day follows night. The bright, warming sun, followed by the cool night sky studded with stars, and then the gradual dawning of a new day. Through it all, the mountain just sits. It experiences change in each moment, constantly changing, yet always just being itself. It remains still as the seasons flow into one another, and as the weather changes moment by moment and day by day. Calmness abides all change. In summer, there is no snow on the mountain, except perhaps for the very peaks, or in areas shielded from direct sunlight. In the fall, the mountain may wear a coat of brilliant tree colors. In the winter, a blanket of snow and ice. In any season, it may find itself at times enshrouded in clouds or fog, or pelted by freezing rain. People may come to see the mountain and comment on how beautiful it is, or perhaps how it's not a good day to see the mountain. It might be too cloudy or rainy or foggy or dark. But none of this matters to the mountain. The mountain remains at all times its essential self. Clouds may come and go, tourists may like it or not. The mountain's magnificence and beauty are not changed one bit by whether people see it or not. Seen or unseen, in sun or clouds, broiling or frigid, day or night, it just sits, being itself. At times, visited by violent storms, buffeted by snow and rain and winds of unthinkable magnitude. Through it all, the mountain sits. Spring comes. Leaves appear on the trees, flowers bloom in the meadows, birds sing in the trees once again. Streams overflow with the waters of melting snow. Through it all, the mountain continues to sit, unmoved by the weather, by what happens on its surface, by the world of appearances. It remains its essential self. Through the seasons, the changing weather, the activity that ebbs and flows on its surface. In the same way, as we sit in meditation, we can learn to experience the mountain. We can embody the same central, unwavering stillness and groundedness in the face of everything that changes in our own lives over seconds, over hours, over years. In our lives and in our meditation practice, we experience constantly the changing nature of mind and body and of the outer world. We have our own periods of light and darkness, activity and inactivity, our moments of color and our moments of drabness. It's true that we experience storms of varying intensity and violence in the outer world and in our own minds and bodies. We are buffeted by high winds, by cold and rain. We endure periods of darkness, as well as moments of joy. Even our appearance changes constantly. It experiences a weather of its own. By becoming the mountain in our meditation practice, we can link up with the strength and stability adopted for our own. We can use these energies to support our energy, to encounter each moment with mindfulness and equanimity and clarity. It may help us to see that our thoughts and feelings, our preoccupations, our emotional storms and crises, even the things that happen to us, are very much like the weather. The mountain stays strong through all of the weather. We may tend to take things personally, but for the mountain, it takes things impersonally. While the weather of our own lives is not to be ignored or denied, it is to be encountered, to be honored, to be felt, to be known for what it is and held in awareness. In holding it in this way, we come to know a deeper silence, a deeper stillness and wisdom. Mountains have this to teach us and much more if we let it in. So if you find you resonate in some way with the strength and stability of the mountain as you sit in meditation, it may be helpful to use it from time to time in your practice to remind you of what it means to sit mindfully with resolve and with awareness, in stillness. So I invite you to take a few moments, continue to sustain this on your own, sitting in resolve and stability, embodying the mountain. And then in a few moments, you can open your eyes, return to your body, remembering that this place of stillness is also always available to you to return to.
You can just hold that.